Good morning. Lee the Spray here, the one that does all the hard work. In fairness, Lee the Drum is working pretty hard at the moment, doing all these videos on YouTube for music, because he's going to go out and earn a buck as well. See, three Lees will earn a buck together. Now then, what I'm going to do, look at that, I jammed my finger in a ladder. I'm very health and safety conscious because I've done engineering all my life, so I'm very careful. And I goes up one of these clickety-click ladders, those horrible things, you know, you click them open and then you have to pull the buttons to close it back down and retract it. So I did that in the house at the garage there, which is the studio now for the drum videos. And I did that, and as I got into the loft, I did the classic thing of from there to put my hand to lean in like that, and down it came. That's been 5 weeks. That just went boof. It was fatter than my big toe, that was. So anyway, so I'm not wearing nail varnish, boys. Right, just to say then, so Lee the Drum has said, Lee, my brother, how about you make me a drum kit? So I have an alder wood. It's a D drum one that we made a modification. We was going to just spray this in a different funky color to sell it. But Lee the Drum, if he's got a drum kit in the studio, he doesn't want to keep stripping it and putting it up, stripping it, because that's set now and it's done. Massive thank you to Evans Drumheads, because he sent us drum heads for these as well, okay, and for the studio, so they will be featured in a lot of the videos. So what we decided to do is to keep this, because it's a little 10, a 12, a 14, 16. I like 10, 12, 14s. Very nice, very nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray it black, completely black. And then we're going to do a little bit of this, which is a little unusual. So I don't want a big, bright drum kit, but I want to take or Lee the Drum, I should say, wants to take the drum kit from Cariad Custom out on the road so that people will see it, and then it's advertising even more and all the rest of it. So we're going to spray a black sparkle. Now this might seem strange because you think, oh, black sparkle, but when the light catches it, it gives little bits of coppery feel and effect. So once we've done that, we're going to then put a medium and a large bronze on there. And I tell you what, when the light catches the bronze, that's very pretty as well. But we're going to go a little further. So it's going to get all the black on there. So it'll probably have medium bronze, then a sprinkle of that, not too much, then a good dollop of that, okay? And then we put a little copper over the top of the bronze, just a little bit of a flavour. And believe it or not, we add a tiny bit of pink on the top of that, because they do work. You wouldn't think it, but they work together. And then what happens is, you can see just a little bit of a hint there with it. You see, it'll look black from a distance. You don't see a lot. And then as you come closer, once the light catches it, you can see the bronzes and the copper and a hint of the pink all just glisten. So it looked really, really pretty. Nice and dark to start, and then it'll just burst. Now the lights are not right in here, so you can't really see it, but when the light catches that, and of course there's only a tiny flake sample on that, there'll be quite a bit on there. So we're going to get on with that in between all of the stuff that we're doing for like customers and for the shop, because Lee the shop is waiting on some new colors, new things of old trade-in kits that we've got. They're all stripped, all primed, all ready to go. So I got a lot of work to do, get it all done, chuck it in there. I come in about 5 hours or so each day to spray, and then that's it, because it drives you insane if you're in here for too long. So I hope you're all well. Take care. Look, things will pick back up. I'm sure the people are going to have weddings and functions and whatever have you, and live music will come back at some stage in some sort of shape. And the other thing that we're doing, you've seen that I put a big tent up, and I'm going to make brackets now all around for lights. And Lee the shop is sorting all the light things out, so we're all busy. And then there's a light show with videos and that, and then there's drums and singing, and we're going to take that on the road, boys and girls, and do all the functions, events, okay? So we keep him busy. Take care, over and out. If you want your drums revamped before you go back to live, give us a shout. But we are busy, mate. But we will try and fit you in. Take care. I will show you this as I go. Over and out. Bye.